Hey everybody, welcome back to JORC, and today we're back on the unboxing table with two massive monster trucks. You can see these things are so big that I can't even set up my background like I usually do. They're taking up the whole table. You know what these are, you read the title, you recognize these trucks. These things are just super cool. Before we even get into it, I want to extend a big thanks to the team over at Losi for actually listening to the solid axle monster truck community and giving us something that we've been asking for years. A big thanks to the launch team that put this truck together. Kevin Hetmansky over at Hetmansky Hobbies. Super cool to hear that he was involved in the design and launch of this truck. He's a legend. I've been looking at his MT builds for years over in RC Car Action magazine. The team over at Digger's Dungeon, Dennis, Ryan, Adam, super cool to see those guys involved, driving these trucks, making videos, helping launch them, super cool. And especially a big thanks to Tony over at CCXRC for laying down a plethora of information about this thing before it even dropped. Tons of cool videos, tons of information. He just, I feel like I know this truck before I even open the box. So thank you, Tony. Thank you to everybody else involved in this. As a fan of solid axle monster trucks, I'm just super psyched for everything that this is. So let's just jump right in. You can see we got both models here, both of the RTRs, the Digger and the Son-Uva-Digger. The Digger is going to be mine. Son-Uva-Digger is actually my wife's truck. She scraped her pennies together and bought that. She's definitely super excited to see it. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to pull the Digger off the table right now. We're going to open the Son-Uva-Digger. My wife is going to open it. I'm going to help her through the process. And then we'll probably just fast forward through the unboxing of the Digger. And then we'll take a look at both of the trucks on the table here. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and see what's involved in these awesome trucks. All right, everybody. So here we are. We've got the Son-Uva-Digger up on the table. My lovely wife, Laura,
hi everyone,
is going to unbox her truck for us. And without further ado, yeah, let's just jump in. Go ahead, crack that factory seal. There you go. We got another one on the bottom. You want to cut that? All right. There you go. Let's lay it down like this and pull the body out. Pull the box up here.
oh, that's a little heavy.
All right. So, wow, cool. What do you think, honey?
That's beautiful. I'm in love with it already. Can't wait to see what else it looks like.
All right. Let's see. We got a box here. I'm gonna pull some stuff out and. All right. Looks like we've got. What do we got here? We got our. We got a manual. Looks like we've got. Well, here. We'll go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna pull out your manual there, honey. Let's take a look at this first. This is a nice thick book. Losi is known for great manuals. This looks to be no exception. We've got exploded parts diagrams. We've got, this is in a different language here. We've got exploded parts diagrams in English. We've got all kinds of setup and technical information. Information for binding the controller to the truck. All the information for setting up your trims. Setting up the different settings on the ESC here. This has the Spectrum Firma ESC in it, so it's got a bunch of options here. Lots of cool stuff. You're definitely going to want to read through this if you just got this truck and you're new to RC. There's a lot of good information in here. Alright, what else we got? We've got some AA batteries. These are going to go right into our controller.
Always want batteries.
Batteries are good. We've got a little something here about our warranty. We've got a little extra battery dangly dongle here. That's flopping around. I'm not sure if this is for a larger battery or just an extra, a spare of what's in the truck. I assume there's one in the truck, but I'm sure we'll know a little bit more about that in a few minutes here. Then we've got a bag of some parts. Looks like we've got some body mounts. Just a couple of different plastic bits. I honestly don't know what these are quite yet. Those might be, that might have something to do with offset right there. I'm sure the manual explains all this. I'll figure it all out. But you know what? Forget all that junk. Let's push all that off to the side. Looks like there's one other item in this box here if you want to pull it out, honey.
Oh, this is a really cool Spectrum controller.
Alright. Yes, it is. So we've got our Spectrum DX3. This is a pretty nice controller. I've got a little bit of experience with this unit. I've got one that came with my Felony. And I've kept the Felony on this because I like this controller. Normally I switch all my vehicles that run Spectrum over to my DX5 Rugged. But in the Felony I kept this radio in it because it actually has a good feel to the hand. I like this third channel switch right here. For a monster truck, this might actually be pretty cool if we end up dropping some rear wheel steering in these bad boys. But you've got all your trims here. You've got your throttle reverse right here, your steering reverse up top. You've got a power light right here to let you know when the unit's on. Throttle limiting switch so you can do 50, 75, or 100%. If you want to maybe hand a truck like this off to a younger person or somebody that's new in the hobby, you can go ahead and switch that to 50 or 75% throttle, and hopefully they'll break less parts, you know. And, you know, nice foam grip on the wheel. Feels pretty cool. What do you think about it, honey?
Let me test that out. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to run this bad boy.
Alright, enough about the accessories though. Let's talk about the main entree here. Let's pull this, you want to grab that end and we'll pull this bad boy right on out?
Yes. Oh my goodness, let me take this box out of the way.
There you go.
Oh. Already I'm very happy.
Come on, we gotta unbox this for the people.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's a big truck.
My gosh.
Pull that plastic off. Give the people the satisfying plastic
Let me just
pull.
be very careful because I don't want to scratch anything on this beautiful body.
You're not gonna scratch it, it's a monster truck. Pull that off.
Oh, what a gorgeous body. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Wow.
so sorry about that.
Wow. That's a good looking truck. You know what?
I love this fire flame paint job and then the decals on the side. Absolutely beautiful, and blue is my favorite color, so that's just top of the line.
We've got it hit. We've got it hit. Now, one thing I do want to say about this truck, the first thing I'm looking at when this Son-Uva-Digger comes out of the box is, if you guys have been following the release of these trucks, a couple of people have been complaining about the black levels on the decals here. I'm going to say that I think they probably look worse on camera than they do in person. The gray-black level there, I mean, it's not a complete perfect matchup, but it really doesn't look too bad. And the reality is, once you get this truck a little dirty, you're not going to notice it at all. I think it's pretty good. I think it's probably, people are making a bigger deal out of it than it really is. You know, that's my opinion on it. Honestly, not a big deal. It certainly wouldn't stop me from purchasing this truck, or honey.
No, not at all. Like, I am in love with it, like, 100%. Like, the decals, everything, like, what my husband said, no. Not complaining whatsoever, so.
It looks great. So, I certainly don't think that would stop me from purchasing this truck.
Nope.
Moving beyond that, I mean, this thing is awesome looking. But you guys know that we got both of them here, so I think what we're going to do right now is I'm going to throw the digger up on the table. I'm going to unbox it, but we're going to fast forward through that, and then let's take a look at both of them. Alright folks, so here they are. You can see the twins on the table. They look absolutely fresh, fantastic. These things are awesome. Initial impressions comparing the two, it looks like the body on the Digger sits a little bit lower, at least in the front, than the body on the Son-Uva-Digger. Both of them have kind of a droop suspension going on out of the box, which is pretty cool. Honey, let's go ahead and pull the body clips off and take a look at what's under the hood of these bad boys. There are 2 body clips in the front. There are 2 body clips on either side. Let's see.
Got it. Here we go.
Alright, sweet. Wow.
Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful chassis.
Love the rollback bodies that tip back, and you know, you've only got clips in the front and on the sides to deal with. The body isn't flopping around on the ground. Pretty cool. You've got the Digger has red lights in the front right here. Son-Uva-Digger has blue lights in the front right there. These are looking pretty goddamn cool. We'll tip the Digger up right here so that you can see it. We've got the Spectrum Firma ESC right here. The Firma 3150 kV motor down below. And it's side mounted, which is pretty cool. It helps alleviate torque twist in the chassis. That's awesome. This truck is made up of 3-piece twin vertical plates on either side. Tons of shock mounting positions. Tons of just setup options. Losi obviously are race-bred vehicles. Everybody knows where Losi came from, so they give you tons of setup options. These trucks are sporting the Spectrum S614S servo in the front for steering. These look like plastic links, but there's actually a metal center that runs down the center of these. So these are pretty strong. You can see the short course style rims that this truck now has. They're larger diameter on the inside than they are on the outside, which helps prevent pizza cutting and sidewall flex. These trucks are just awesome. Losi put a ton of thought and preparation into this design. Everything is really clean looking. Everything, you know, all the wiring is super neat. Everything is just super cool. These things have these new elastic battery strap here that you kind of just pull off in the back. You slap your battery in and you put this thing back down. I guess right there. Yep. Clips in nice and easy. Tons of scale detail on these. I wish the table were a little bit bigger. We'll put that one right off to the side like that. Get this one in the shot. You can see these trucks come with the Spectrum IC5 connector. These trucks are awesome if you have Spectrum smart batteries. I do have some. And I will be running smart batteries. We will be running smart batteries in both of these trucks.
Yes.
But I actually have some Ovonic 2-cell batteries that we're going to be testing in these trucks first. I've had these sitting on the shelf for a little while. Been waiting for a good opportunity to put them through their paces. And, I mean, what better opportunity than this? So one of those is going to be going in the Son-Uva-Digger. One of these is going to be going in the Grave Digger here.
Yeah,
Those are pretty cool batteries. Yeah, no, absolutely. These are pretty cool batteries. And we're going to see how the truck runs on 2 cells first, and then we'll be bumping that up to some 3-cell Spectrum Smart batteries.
See how fast it really goes.
Oh, they're going to be pretty quick, and with a truck this size, when it's moving, you can do some damage. You can, this is just a lot of fun. This is just super cool. You can see in the back here, these trucks have the wheelie bar here with a nice roller on the back. Again, this is in that body green that they're using for this whole roll cage. The axles on these trucks are pretty stout. A couple of people have been cracking them, but Freestyle RC has some braces that you can buy. I think probably both of these trucks are going to get those Freestyle RC braces. I am considering maybe buying a set of Trio axles for the Digger, but they're a little pricey. They look fantastic, but they're a little pricey, the Trio aluminum axle housings. So we'll see about that. I mean, these things are just super awesome. Super, super cool. Yeah, I think...
Absolutely gorgeous. I am so ready to run this. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely a great, great purchase.
Yeah, I mean, they're Losi solid axle monster trucks. You know it's going to be a good purchase. There's just a whole lot going on here.
Yeah.
It's tough to even.
It boggles your mind like completely.
Having both of them on the table like this is super impressive. I mean,
look at that beautiful chassis. Like,
I love the
oh
blue on Son-Uva-Digger.
Yes.
All the blue plastics all throughout here. Wow.
And blue's
super
my
cool.
favorite color. You really can't complain about that. They like top this off like nothing.
Yeah. These are super cool. So, you know, there are tons of unboxing videos and tech videos out there. Again, like I said in the beginning of this video, Tony CC has a ton of great footage of these trucks running and tech footage. So go over to his channel if you want to learn, you know, exactly how these trucks drive. I haven't driven them yet, so this is just my initial impression of pulling them out of the box. My wife looking at hers for the first time. These are just super, super cool.
So happy that we finally got it. Been waiting for so long, and finally it's here, and very, very excited.
You talk about waiting. I mean, I believe, you talk about waiting. I believe these trucks were first murmured about almost a year ago.
Oh, man.
When Losi put their initial post out talking about their race-bred heritage and solid axle monster truck racing. We've been waiting almost a year for these things, and well worth the wait. Oh my God.
Absolutely.
These things are super, super cool. So yeah, guys, I think that wraps it up right now for the LMTs. Can't wait to get these things going. I'm going to do some pre-run checks on them, make sure that there's thread lock used in the correct locations. I got to switch the connectors on these batteries over to EC5 so that they plug into these trucks nice. Can't wait to get them running. There's going to be a lot more content coming up involving these trucks, involving the excavators that I've got, involving my Grand Hauler build. Tons of great content coming up on the JORC channel. So go ahead, like this video if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, and you know what? Thank you again for tuning in to JORC.